Good morning. Having a tiny yard sale. Happy Sunday. It's actually going well so far, but I still got some stuff to get rid of. If it don't go, it goes in the trash. But I have some old cards I thought would be cool to show people. Start our poll. Good morning, everyone. What's happening? Just wanted to say good morning, show you guys some stuff that some people might think is cool. I don't know who's in here right now. Hopefully you can see me. Looks like I got a good connection. No. Let me start that up again. Start a new poll. Start our poll. That should work. Hopefully the chat will start working in a minute. Good morning. Good morning. So I got some old cards here. I'm trying to sell at my yard sale. I thought some people might think they were cool. Old Hakeem Olajuwons. I liked the Hakeem Olajuwon for a while. Did I? Oh, I can't win today.
My sweatshirt?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Try that one. See if that one works any better. All right. So yeah, I'm just looking through some old cards I have, trying to sell them. Some oldies. Not super old, but old. Old enough. Some old Hakeem Olajuwons. Hakeem Olajuwon was a problem. I think he won back-to-back championships. Oh, the money I used to spend on cards. Christ, Charles Barkley. More Barkley. Yeah, he beat the shit out of him. I got a lot of cards. All my good shit is put away. This is just some shit I'm trying to get. I'm going to give someone a deal on it if they want them. Just because I don't have children of my own. If some little kid wants them, I'd rather give them to some kid that will enjoy them. You know? But old magics. A lot of old magics. There's a gold Magic Johnson card. That one's worth some money. Last I remember. Robert Horry rookie cards. Robert Horry was the problem too. But some old shit I thought some people might appreciate. KJ was the man. I love that Suns team. It's too bad they lost to the Bulls. Kevin Johnson was our problem. Here's the GOAT. Some Pippins. This binder's worth some money. I mean, it's not worth a ton, but it's probably worth over $100. The Jordans alone are probably old John Stockton hologram. Wow, I forgot I had that. Pretty cool. John Stockton was the man too. That's an old card. 90. Oh, I got some birds coming up. A lot of my good shit is put away. There's an old Shaq in college. That's a rare card. I probably shouldn't even have it in here. But like I said, if some kid comes by or some grandparent comes by with their kid, or, for the right, I'll give them a deal on it. The whole binder, one shot. You can see what's in it. That's all Shaq with the Magic, Shaq rookie cards. There's some Larrys. There's Larry. With the Dream Team. Most of my Larry stuff's put away. Sean Kemp. That card used to be worth money. A lot of this shit, some of it's worth money, some of it ain't anymore. Yeah, I don't think I got any pennies in this book. Penny's cards took a hit because he got injured, unfortunately. Unfortunately, him getting hurt just fucking tanked his cards. Mikhail. Malone. Some David Robinsons. There's a rookie. That Dream Team was unstoppable. Clyde Drexler action. Joe Dumas. Oh man, time flies. You got a few Isaiahs. Reggie Miller. Chris Mullen. Funny. Oh shit, Latrell Sprewell. Latrell Sprewell was going to be a great player till he spazzed out. Chris Webber, rookie card. I have no clue what else is in here. Larry Johnson. Grandmama. D. Brown. Funny shit. Ugh. Oh shit. Barkley and Rodman. Rodman with the Spurs. There you go, Texas. Funny shit. Some more Dennis Rodmans. Yeah, his coach was an asshole, though, in all honesty. Christian Laettner at Duke. He didn't turn into the pro he was supposed to. A couple old parishes. Eddie Jones. Kobe before Kobe. Rookie card. He had a good career. Dennis Scott, rookie. That card used to be worth money. I don't think it is anymore. Not a ton, but some. You know, 10, 20 bucks back in the day. Oh, I got way more than this, dude. I got so much shit. I should probably just go to a card show and lay it all out. I got bins full of shit that I don't even know what to do with. I was going to give them to my stepkids, but they're not getting them anymore, obviously. So I'll give them to... I'm going to give some of them to my nephew. The good ones. And shit like this, I'll sell to someone if they want it. The old Mohamed Abdul Rauf. Very underrated player. Very underrated. Oh shit, Reggie Lewis. He was going to be a very good ball player. He ended up passing away. He had a heart attack, a heart problem right on the court and passed. And if Larry didn't get hurt and what's his name, Len Bias didn't pass away. If Len Bias didn't pass away, Reggie Lewis didn't pass away, and Larry Bird stayed healthy, the Celtics, God knows how long they would have kept going for. Because Bird got hurt in like 86 and was never right again. Old DJ. Rest in peace. Oh, I do have a penny. Look at that. That might be his second year card, too. I don't think it's a rookie, but if you have a Jordan rookie worth any type of good condition, it's worth dough. You should get it rated. You should get it graded. But there's an old penny. That's from one of his first years in the league. Old Sam Jones. Harold Miner. He won the dunk contest back in the day. Everyone thought he was going to be the next Jordan. He never did shit. Sam Cassell, James Worthy, Bobby Hurley, Dan Molly. Just some old shit. Some old shit. Well, you still got to get them graded. This is old, too. It's beat up, but the box is beat up, but I never opened it. How you doing?
Hey.
Old Shaquille O'Neal. Pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, Thunder Dan Molly. Thunder Dan Molly. I got more and more totes of them. I didn't want to lug them all down.
Baseball cards?
Yeah, baseball, basketball. There's a couple full sets in there.
You know, when I was a kid, there was a guy that lived on my street that would buy baseball cards from Tops in bulk, like 50,000 or something, and then he had to put them together in
sets.
And
yeah,
he would sell the sets, and that was way before companies were coming out with complete sets.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
A lot of work.
Well, yeah, his whole family would sit around the living
and
room.
put cards in numerical order.
Yeah, and I don't know how
they you know what screwed it up is they mass produced them in the 80s and 90s.
Right.
They just pumped out so many.
Right.
And then the good thing about back in the day, the older ones, everyone put them in their bicycles.
Right.
So that's why the older stuff is worth money too.
did.
Yeah, my dad said he did too.
But this guy, he was doing this because he was a collector from when he was a kid. And one day I started buying a complete set from him that he had put together as a gift for my sister who was into the Red Sox.
Yeah.
You know? And one day I was at his house. I had been there several years in a row. And he said, "Come upstairs. I want to show you something." And he shows me the stuff that he had when he was a kid.
Yeah, to die for.
Had to be.
Yeah.
He had to be worth a fortune today.
Yeah.
You know. But then when they started coming out, you know, when like you said, when the company started manufacturing the complete sets, they made so many.
It was just a money grab.
Yeah.
There was no collectability to it.
Right.
When you're a kid, you don't know that, you know.
Right. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. It's too bad though, because there's a lot of good players from those eras that their memorabilia is like,
right.
You know.
Right.
Maybe down the road when everyone throws it out.
Well, as more time goes by, the more things get discarded.
Yeah. Yep. Everything is making offer.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. But yeah, I got more fucking cards than I know what to do with. I got probably 4 or 5 more bins, more jam-packed than this. This is the whole Don Russ 88 set. Baseball. Every single player that year. It's like 700 something cards. This set, this has got some good shit in it too. I don't even know what this thing's worth. I'm going to sell it to someone for $50 to $75 because it's got a Jordan card in there that's worth at least $50. Yeah, it's just baseball cards and shit. Old cards that was made by the zillions. Right. Do you want to be on YouTube or no? Yeah, just some shit laying around. I gotta throw it out if it don't go today. Yeah, tons of them. Someone told me that you could get rid of them online, but I don't have the patience to break it all down. I got even more of them, but I just got to go through it all. My mom worked there, and she would just bring us whatever one that week was back in the day.
Oh, McDonald's.
Yeah. I think some of them.
I can't see you. I worked at McDonald's. I picked that.
Years ago. She worked there for a while.
Maybe as like a district manager, I could see.
Yeah, well, that's what she was, a manager.
Okay. I remember having this as a kid.
Buddy. You can move everything around and do whatever you want. I got another bin full of them. I just didn't want to bring out every friggin' bin to just throw it in the trash right away. A couple good things I had went earlier. But that's why I figured someone might see something they like back in the day. And unfortunately, most of the cards I have were mass produced in the 80s. So, you know, I went through all my good shit's put away, but there's some stuff I'm willing to part with out here.
Yeah, I got a lot of good shit in the basement. I just don't want to part with.
My dad didn't put the humidifier on. So much shit got fucking ruined.
How's everybody doing?
No.
I'm not doing.
No. Nope, it's been rough.
It's on a good front.
Yeah. Yep. And then just Jennifer's been impossible to deal with lately. Jen with the kids, and it's just been impossible.
How you doing?
I'm just hoping I can outlast everything. You know? That's my plan anyway. It's worked with everything else in life. But it hasn't been easy. Like, I haven't seen the boys in 2 months, and it's just been wicked difficult, and she wanted to split up out of nowhere. It was really weird.
Oh, and Andy's going through something kind of rough too. So.
Not cool. Well, she told me right like very close to when my dad passed. So, and then she didn't show up to anything. And whatever, she wants to go her own way, obviously.
So am I.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
That me or is that him?
That's me. I don't know.
Same
Cool.
tone. I go across the day. I gotta fix my tube.
All right, buddy.
All messed up. All right. See you later.
Have a good day. Thanks for asking about things.
All right. Yeah. Keep my eyes open. You know.
I appreciate it. Oh shit. So what are you guys up to today? Just a bunch of sports cards and shit. Trying to get rid of some shit. Some little kid comes by or something. Well, I might even give some of it away. Shit I'm sick of looking at. Nice. What's up, Jim? Yeah, we're gonna watch some football later. But I'm trying to sell a few things this morning, get some shit thrown out. Shit that's been sitting around. Oh, I don't know what time the Patriots are on today. They better wake the fuck up. Yankees barely pulled it out last night. UFC stunk. What a horrible, another UFC that stunk. One, maybe we'll cover that. If this stuff don't go, I'm going to start chucking shit soon. Oh, you're going to the game? That's cool, Texas. That's awesome. You got tickets? Oh, I don't judge you. If I could fucking be drinking right now, I would be too. Fuck it. It's Sunday. I can't wait. I got an appointment to go get my teeth fucking done this week because my other ones are going way too big. What's up, Skate and Destroy? You skating and destroying? Texas Repo, are you going to the game? You got tickets? Or you just hanging out? Let's look in another one of these binders, see what's in one of these mother suckers. The basketball one was pretty good. But I've got at least... Oh, that's awesome, dude. But I got like another 6 or 7 totes like this, just full of cards. Full of them. I used to mow lawns when I was a kid and work on boats. My dad's boat, my uncle's boat. All my families worked the water. And I spent more money on fucking cards, man. I wish I put it in the stock market. Because the cards aren't worth shit. Some of them are. Some of them are. But some of them ain't. A lot of them ain't. Cecil Fielder. Old Nolan Ryan. It was worth 60 cents when it came out. Look at, I put the numbers in there. I was fucking nuts. And it's still fun, right? Go check out the game. Old Randy Johnson. Nolan Ryan. Juan Gonzalez, rookie. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys did steroids, so they're not worth a ton of money. Canseco, Griffey, Ricky Henderson, Ken Caminiti. I think he passed away, poor bastard. Oh. Another Nolan Ryan, late in his career. Oh, that's probably worth some dough, bro. You should get that graded. This Ben McDonald is an error card. It used to be worth like $23 when it came out. I don't know what it's worth now. It's probably not worth what it used to be. Old Reggie Jackson. I mean, there's some stuff worth a few bucks here and there, but nothing crazy. Old Albert Bell. Albert Bell got caught corking his bats years ago. Got caught cheating. Kirk Gibson. A couple years after he hit that game-winning home run. Another Kirk Gibson. That's a card worth some money right there. That's an old Ken Griffey. The 89's worth a lot of money. This one's worth a little less. I don't know what it's worth anymore. If he never got hurt, he might hold every record for baseball. There is. Honestly. Dave Winfield back in the day. Joe Carter. These are all remakes of old cards. I don't think they're worth anything. Yeah, Ken Caminiti doesn't get any credit. He was a beast. He was a beast. These are all old remakes. I don't know if they're worth money, but they're just remakes of old cards from the 90s. But a Jackie Robinson, Brooks Robinson, Mickey Mantle, They're just copies of old cards, though. I don't think they're worth much. Don Lawson, Ralph Kiner, Rogers Hornsby. Oh, I'd love to have the real one. Man, I haven't opened these in forever. Whitey Ford, Bill Dickey, Lou Gehrig. Mel Ott. Oh, Mike Greenwell, rookie. Oh. 90s kids problems. The good old days. Yep, old Mike Greenwell. Old Al Lita. No one good there. Old Ozzie Guillen. That's an old card. That's from like 88, 87. The biggest D-bag I ever met in my life. Straight up. He's the reason I don't like the Red Sox. He's the reason I picked the Yankees over the Red Sox. As you guys know. Most of you guys that watch my channel have heard the story probably 8 times. Bill Buckner. Poor Bill Buckner. He was a good player. He just let that ball between his legs, man, and they never let him outlive it. Benito Santiago. I was 4 years old. 87. Ron Darwin. Sparky Anderson. Christ, he looked like he was 80 when he was 60. Chris Bosio. There he is. There's my favorite, one of my favorite players. That's an old card. That might be worth something. Maybe. That might be worth something. Probably not a fortune, but it's probably worth $5-10. Old Donnie Baseball. He got hurt too. He destroyed his back. If he never got hurt, he would have played a lot longer. He would have got a few championships with New York. He retired the year of the strike. I think it was 94. That's the most expensive card in sports, or it was, that Honus Wagner. I think Wayne Gretzky bought it, and then I think he sold it for big money again recently. Within the last few years. Reproduction. I got a lot of Biggio and Bagwell. I saw Bagwell play in the minors. Jeff Bagwell came up with the Red Sox, believe it or not. He played for the Pawtucket Red Sox for a while. And the Red Sox got rid of him like the morons they are. Jackie Robinson, Lou Gehrig. And I think I got doubles of them because there's 2 and 1. Yep. But you know, out of a whole, look at a whole binder of cards. You know, you get 10 guys that end up having a good career. Old Dave Winfield. Sid Fernandez, I mean. Todd Bessinger. Charlie Huff. Wow, he played forever. He pitched late into his career for the Braves. He might have pitched till he was almost 50. Gary Carter. Lou Brock. Kmart. Look at that. How old is that? Dixie. What the hell happened yesterday? Ty Cobb remake. They made me look like an idiot. Your Alabama Crimson Tide made me look stupid. I said, no way they can lose. I jinxed them. I couldn't believe it. When I looked at the score, I said, there's no way. The one time I say there's no way that Alabama can lose today. I'm sorry I jinxed you. Dave Palmer back in the day. That's an old card. Ken Griffey Sr. Jody Reed. Pete Harnish. Steve Sachs, he was an all-star. Wow, Willie Randolph. Yeah, Texas back at number 1. Another old Gary Carter. That might be right after the World Series. I think this is 87 or 88. 88. Tony Gwynn. That might be worth some dough, too. He was a great ball player. Great ball player. This might be worth money, too. Ron Guidry was a great pitcher. I don't know if he made the Hall of Fame, but he should have. Jim Leland. Look how young he was there. Davey Winfield. Terry Steinbach. He used to be the catcher for Mark McGuire. And Jose Canseco and those teams that were really good in Oakland. Andre Dawson. Hold on, guys. Oops. No, I don't have any Pete Roses. I do. But not of him playing. I have cards of him as a manager. I only have cards of him coaching. But they still might be something. Kirby Puckett, God rest your soul. He passed away. Young. Died young, sad. Scott Fletcher back in the day. He was supposed to be a stud. He never really turned into the player he was supposed to be. Another Kirk Gibson with the Tigers. George Bell, Tom Henke. Connie Lansford, wow. I got a lot of Barry Bonds put away, but I don't think they're going to be worth as much as they should have. These guys doing steroids screwed the game up. You know? It really screwed the game up, these guys doing drugs. There's my arch enemy there. Old Wade Boggs. Oh, there's one of them. There's a Pete Rose for you. But he's a coach. Or first base and a manager. Excuse me. I don't know. That might be worth something. I don't know. I don't know. Old Nolan Ryan, too. Jim Abbott. He used to pitch with one arm. He had one arm, and he had to put his glove on the minute he threw the ball. He threw a no-hitter for the Yankees. Another Magic. I haven't looked through these in so long. So long. What's up, C. White? Fred McGriff. Reggie Miller back in the day. Cal Ripken. John Paxson hit a game-winning 3 against my Suns. I love Charles Barkley and the Suns back in the day. They were my other favorite team. Canseco, steroid head. Fucked us over. Hey, there you go. Haywood Jeffries, Texas. There's your boy, the Houston Oilers. Yeah, I had KJ. I showed some KJ cards earlier. Another Jim Abbott. Patrick Ewing with the Dream Team. But a lot of these cards were produced. So many of them were just produced. It really screwed up the market. David Cone. He was a stud back in the day. Roberto Alomar. That might be a rookie card. Oh, no, it ain't. 87 or 88 was his rookie year. Brian Leach. He was a good defenseman for the Rangers. He won a Stanley Cup with Mark Messier. Try and go through this quick for you guys. Fred Lynn, wow. That's old. Darryl Strawberry. The Coke Boys. Him and Doc Gooden, man. They do so much coke they couldn't see. There's an old Isaiah. Just some old shit. I should really go somewhere and sit down at a card show and just put all my shit out. Or tell someone, give me whatever for it and see you later. Because I got so much. I mean, this is nothing compared to what I have. That's why I didn't drag it all out. Either that or I'm going to stop pulling all the stuff that's junk away. I'll throw all the shit that's junk away and just keep the shit that's worth something. Because it takes up so much space. Yep, run and shoot offense. Warren Moon. Yep. Webster Slaughter, I forgot about him too. Wow. Who else did they have? They had someone else too for a receiver. Maybe it was Haywood Jeffries. Haywood Jeffries was underrated. But yeah, the few good things I have really to sell today already went. So I don't know what else is going to go on. Like I said, I didn't yank out a bunch of shit. This was just shit I had honestly laying around. Martin Brodeur rookie card, 2 of them. That card might actually be worth something. I should just fucking go check it and see what it's worth and throw it on eBay. A lot of this shit I sell on eBay. Todd Helton rookie. Mo Vaughn. Jim Tomei. Those might be worth some though. Tim Salmon. Roger Clemens from back in the day. I wish someone did. See, like that Maguire card used to be worth a bunch of money. It's probably not worth shit anymore. Because he fucking cheated. There's an old Montana. It sucks. When people cheat and do grimy shit, it fucks people. Like, you know, these guys didn't fucking think enough about the kids buying their cards that they were fucking over. Yeah, but it's not worth what it used to be. That card's probably worth something. But it's not worth anything close to what it used to be. And that's a 2001. I think that's the year he might have broke the record. Close to it. But if he never got hurt, man, his cards would have been worth a fucking fortune. Greg Maddux. Another Griffey. Here's a Bagwell for you. With Houston. Oh, wow. Jordan hologram. I think I got 2 of them in there. Kind of hard to see. But it's MJ. Oh, wow. This is like an 87 Boggs. This is old. Yeah, all my Jordan shit's pretty much put away. I took a couple out today in case somebody came by wanting to buy a few. Old Jason Kidd. That's a rookie. Frank Thomas rookie. Ray Bork. That's like 92, 93. This card might be worth some money too. I don't know if it is anymore, but I don't think it's from his. I think he's from like his 4th year. But it used to be worth money. Dwight Gooden. The other member of the Koch boys. My favorite Yankee of all time. That I'm not selling that. Bernie. Another Brodeur. Brodeur's cards sell too. Believe it or not, his cards sell really well. I sell a lot of his shit online. There's a Montana 1990 NFL Player of the Year Pro Set. Old Brady Anderson rookie. I got doubles of that. Sean Kemp. Owen Nolan rookie card. He was supposed to be a stud. He never turned into the player he was supposed to be either. Oh, wow. Gary Payton. Dominique. Jam Session. Rocket Ishmael. Sammy Sosa. That might be close to his rookie year. I think this is his rookie year. Yeah, it is. That's his rookie card. He started with Chicago. All right, thank you. All you got to do is you go to your Cash App and type in Nate's Live, NATESLIVE. And then you just send it. Thank you so much. I'll check it out in a little bit, see what's up with it. Whew. Give me 1 second, guys. Hoo-wee. But yeah, unfortunately, a lot of shit screwed up baseball cards for people in my area, my era. A little bit. They made a lot of certain ones. Guys did steroids. Guys doing steroids really hurt it. Really hurt it bad. Really hurt it bad. Oh. Sosa's white now, yeah. Right. I got some nice Kenwood 6x9s too. But the guy wanted me to give them away. I'm not giving them away. I'll give them back to the person that got them for me for that. I'm surprised. Usually I do well, man, with yard sales in October. I haven't gotten as many people as I normally do. Wonder why. People are broke. I figured I'd do well. It's been very slow. What's up, dude? I give you my opinion. I don't know about advice. I don't really like giving advice. But I could give you my opinion. Your kid went to a party. Only reason he got off is because he's a stud ball player. I don't know what you mean by that. He went to a party and you're pissed about it? And the cops came and they let him go? Did he drive or did he drive with someone drinking? Then I'd be pissed. If he's a stud ball player, he shouldn't be partying because he's going to fuck up his future. If he's a legit stud ball player or he's got an opportunity to go to college, I wouldn't whoop his ass. Well, that's good. At least you guys, he was smart enough to do that. I would just tell him what alcohol and drugs do to people. And, you know, there's plenty of examples of guys that could play ball really well and couldn't drink and couldn't do drugs. Some people can do that shit. Some people can't. you know? And he's got his whole life to do shit like that, I would tell him. Yeah, well, he's going to blow them all if he don't fucking stop screwing around. I would tell him that. You're going to blow all your fucking everything if you don't stop fucking around. And I would ask him if he's going through something. Because usually kids don't start doing shit like that unless something's going on. Like, whether it's peer pressure, whether he's trying to look cool. Well, there's something. I'm not saying it's bad. It could be something stupid. But to a teenager, it's not, you know? Yeah, he probably was. But still, you know, you can get in trouble just being guilty by association. I had that shit happen to me once when I was in high school. Someone threw a bunch of weed underneath my seat in my car. And they thought the cops didn't believe me that it wasn't mine. And I went to fucking jail. They yanked me out of the car. Someone I thought was my friend threw fucking a quarter pound under my seat. And guess who went to jail for it? My dumbass. True story. I had to go to drug court for a whole year. I couldn't play soccer my junior year. It fucked me up. Bad. So, it don't take much to fuck yourself up good. One mistake. One of my favorite rappers has a line in a song. His name's Master Ace. He says, a whole lot of right and a little bit of wrong, and everything you work for is gone. And if that ain't fucking true, I don't know what is. Yeah, and that's another thing I would tell kids, not to get your hopes up. But if you can go to college, shit, that's still good enough. You know, but don't put. It's tough because you don't want to destroy a kid's dreams either, but it's very hard to make it to the pros. Very hard. And depending on what sport he plays, it's even harder. But I would just try and push him in the right direction. You know what I would tell him, dude? If it was me? Say, dude, if you want to go hang out with girls and shit, I'll give you a ride to go do it. Or have them over the house where you can watch them. I'd rather it go on under my roof. Not drinking and partying. I wouldn't let that shit slide. But, like, if he just wants to hang with his girls or whatever, fuck it, let him come over. Make sure they're not doing too fucking much either. You don't need to be a granddaddy. Yeah, I hear you. You know, I'm sure you had the birds and the bees talk with them. Girls aren't stupid, man. I know some shit that's happened to some guys, man. Because of fucking females. Gotta be careful. Not all females are bad. Ladies, don't get mad. Don't try to cut my balls off. I'm not saying all. But especially nowadays, be careful. Be careful. Number one, you don't want to be sleeping with everyone. That's not a good look. It's not cool. It's a good way to catch something. It's a good way to knock someone up. It's a good way to piss another girl off so she can lie on you. You know how many buddies of mine fucking were players and ended up in some shit because some girl lied about some shit? And it happens a lot more now. I've had a few young guys in my channel that watch my shit tell me stories of some fake Me Too shit. So, just keep it real with them. Keep it real with them. Don't hit them. Being hit doesn't help. I know it's hard. I got hit when I was a kid. It didn't help nothing. It just made everything worse. It made me want to fucking revolt. It made me rebel worse. Way worse. It's probably why I fucked up in certain parts of my life. Not just because of that. I have to take accountability for what I did too. But it certainly didn't help. Getting an ass whooping all the time. A legit ass whooping. Not a spanking. A fucking beat. You know? Appreciate you. I'm honored that you would even ask me something like that. But, try and keep him safe, man. He's going to be grown eventually. So you got to teach him all this shit so someone else don't have to. Or he don't have to learn it the hard way. You don't want the cops having to fucking teach him. Or some asshole in some program through the state or jail. And if I was him, if he's got a bunch of chicks and shit, the one that likes him the most and is good to him, I wouldn't go chasing girls, is what I'm saying. I try and find the nice one that's not a 10. Find the nice one that's not a 10, that likes hanging out with you, that you don't have to chase after. That's what I would tell my younger self. Don't go after the girls you chase after. Go for the one that likes being with you. The one that tries to hang out with you. That's what I would say. Because she's going to be the most solid one. You don't want a 10. You don't. Unless you're lucky enough that she is just an amazing woman. But a lot of times, I hate to say it, it's just not the way it usually works. Not that I'm a 10 or anything, but usually people that are that beautiful, not all of them, but they know they are and they can rely on it. Especially nowadays. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I would, like, a lot of people say they don't have regrets. I would do so much shit over the more I look at it. I don't know why people are like, yeah, no regrets. I would redo a lot. I made a lot of mistakes, so I guess if you don't make a lot of mistakes, then you don't have so many regrets. And I think too, like looking back at it, I was probably too young to be in such serious relationships. Like in high school and shit, having girlfriends for a couple years, and I probably had no business doing any of the things I was doing. Drinking, smoking, selling, fucking. You know. I wouldn't want my kid to do the shit I did. Nope. No. You know. But it's so hard. Kids don't want to listen to anyone. When I was a kid, we didn't want to listen to no one. And that has never changed. Then you got to have a heart-to-heart with him and break it all down. And, you know, he might throw it in your face here and there, but I would just keep it real with him. And that's all you can do. If you do everything you can in your power, no matter how it turns out, at least you won't have any doubts. You know? And in my house, we were allowed to do whatever the fuck we wanted, man. Like, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. When your parents let you throw parties with fucking almost 1,000 people there, it's not good. Not good. My parents should have never allowed that shit. Never. Maybe not 1,000, but well over a couple hundred. Many times. And they didn't give a fuck because they were out doing their thing. Stupid. Stupid. No, sin's a horrible thing, man, and it does cost you. It will cost you. It will cost you. It certainly will. It certainly will. And usually by the time you notice, it's way too late. You know? But all you can do is try and be a better person today. Right? It's about all you can do. That's all I do. Just try and be a better person today. Can't change the past. So there ain't a whole lot of sense in going crazy about it. It's okay to acknowledge it, but you don't want to beat yourself up forever over it. But, excuse me. No, I wouldn't worry about it. If he wasn't all fucked up and everything, I wouldn't worry about it. If he's smoking weed and shit, you might want to have a talk with him because he's going to get drug tested in college. I don't know what that shit's like now. And they'll keep giving him chances if he's that good. I got second chances, not from D1 schools, but D2. And when I got popped with that weed, and then the problem I had with my coach my senior year, they were done. Between the two. When I had the issue with my coach and the teacher at my school, that was it. It's weird. It's weird how schools work. I wish I should have went to a private school, looking back at it. I think if people can afford to send their kids to a private school, I would do it in a heartbeat. I think your kids will be much better off. Because even back then, public school, it's not as bad. It wasn't as bad as it is now. But looking back, it was not much better in certain ways. Yeah, I would tell them to lay off the weed. That shit'll make you stupid. It's not the same shit that we used to smoke back in the day. I think it hits kids differently. Much differently. The shit is strong now. I can't even smoke some of the weed that's out now. 30, 40%. What the fuck? Yeah, even homeschooling maybe, but if your kid's an athlete, I don't know how you homeschool them. It's tough. It's tough raising kids, man. It's hard. It's very hard. And it's even tougher with stepkids, man. Holy shit. That was the hardest thing I think I've ever done. Um, because you try to love them like they're yours, but they're not. And if there's problems with the dad and problems with this and that in school, it gets real ugly. Yeah, I don't know if it's up to 40% now, but I know there's ones in the 30s. I do know that. "63% of people say 2025 will be a better year." I hope so too. Man, I'm surprised. Usually it's pumping down here this time of year. Nobody came by really. Everyone came early. I am surprised. Maybe people are just broke, but I thought they would do better with yard sales. I figured I'd get rid of this shit because people don't have money. I was just gonna. I told everyone make an offer. It's just gonna go in the trash, most of it, because I'm not lugging it to the flea market. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's starting. I don't know what's up with the people in office right now, man. It's scary. It seems like the federal government right now does not care about Americans whatsoever. That's what scares me. When your own federal government don't fucking help out people in a hurricane that you need a chopper to get to. That's not good, man. It's not good. America's never been like that, really. I mean, Katrina, they did some shady shit too, but Katrina was bad. Bad. Like Katrina, they moved people out of the city at least and relocated them. This seems like they just don't give a fuck about no one. And now the news is coming out saying some weird shit that I don't agree with. They're trying to say there's all kinds of misinformation with how the fucking hurricane relief's been handled. And I've watched a little bit about it. I want to look into it and do a research on it with you guys on a live maybe this week. But the shit I've watched doesn't seem like they're doing much. And for the media to go out and say, oh, it's all misinformation is pretty fucking shitty of them, in my opinion. I think they're full of shit. I don't think they're helping them people like they could. I heard that too, J540. I never looked into Katrina that much. I probably should do that too. That would be an interesting thing to look into. But when you look into things like that and put it on YouTube, man, sometimes they get yanked down. Sometimes they get yanked down. Which is fine. I don't really care. It's worth looking into. It just sucks to put the effort into finding the research and reading it and looking into it to not have a finished product. Yeah, I think so too, Blue. I think so too, Bluestone. Please like, share, subscribe to Nate's Live Talk if you haven't. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. And I remember hearing I remember hearing people say that those levies didn't fail on their own. Allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah, I don't know what is up with America anymore. It's not the country I grew up in and loved at all. At all. Not one single bit. I love it. Good. I love it. I hope Rogers throws another 5 interceptions. I think they're playing the Vikings. The Vikings are good. They didn't have a good second half last week, but they're a good ball team, man. They're a really good ball team. I had them as the best team in the NFL, but the way they played in the second half last week, I felt they went back a little bit. But yeah, it's not the America I remember loving or growing up in. It's funny too. I hear old songs I used to love back in the day, and really up until probably the last, I don't know, something happened in the last year or two where like music always like used to like I could always depend on music to uplift me, and it doesn't have the same effect anymore. I hope I'm not becoming cynical. But like, you hear certain songs, man, they're just like, American staples, American songs that make you feel something. And I hear them now and it doesn't hit like it used to. Like, there's a couple songs by John Mellencamp that are like that talk about America and tough times and, getting out of them. And even those songs don't hit like they used to. I don't know why. Maybe it's me. It could be me. I've been going through a lot of shit. It could be me. But you hear like "Ain't That America" and "Pink Houses" and shit. But by Mellencamp, it used to get me fucking amped. Well, I think it's "Pink Houses" the name of it. And now I hear it, and it's just like in one ear, out the other. Yeah, it is. It is. Well, when you go to work every day and you're barely surviving and you can't put $1 in your bank account, it makes you feel like you're in jail without the buzz. You know, it makes me feel that way anyway. What's up, Mikey? And I think a lot of people are feeling like that. I think a lot of people are feeling like that. Yeah, I'm not a big Springsteen guy, but there's a couple songs by Springsteen every once in a while you hear, they make you feel good as an American. Not any, and lately they don't hit. They don't hit. I don't know why. Yeah, I told you that. They benched him this week. Or I said it on a chat. Yeah, he can't hold on to the ball because their line, he gets hit when he gets it fucking handed to him. He's going to fumble too, you watch. I wish they would just play Drake May. Enough's enough. If they're going to roll out fucking, they're going to roll out that idiot Brissett again today. I'm going to fucking lose it. Because I told you the stats yesterday. He's trash. The quarterback for the Patriots.
Oh, I thought you were talking about somebody walked by.
No.
I'm sorry, we're gonna have more luck, babe.
It's all right. It is what it is. Nothing we could do about it.
Did you get anybody to buy anything?
A few earlier, just
Yeah.
baseball shit.
Hey, Tuna, if you're hungry.
I'm gonna shut this shit down soon. Oh. Well, at least I got rid of a few things earlier that were worth some money. But I used to throw a yard sale this weekend every year. I'd have fucking a couple hundred people. There'd be nothing left. Even if I made a couple, I make $2-3 off everyone. I make almost a fucking $1,000. Can't even fucking make money on a yard sale, giving everything away. What's that tell you? What's that tell you? I had more shit inside to bring out, but I wasn't gonna bring it all out unless people started showing up. I got a few older people earlier. Yeah, no one's got no bread. But I used to do good with selling old clothes and shit. Online, I do good with it. I think everyone just buys shit online now. Buy that junk from China. You know? They rather go fucking shop at Amazon. And I got some nice shit, man. I got like a bunch of old dress shirts, Nautica, Polo, like brand new. Brand fucking new. I just got so many clothes, I got to get rid of them. How many, how many shirts do you need? And some of it's old, like people that are into that shit see the value in it. I sold some Levi jeans the other day on the internet for over $100. I was shocked. Some of them old Levi's and shit, they're worth money. No, I'd never heard of it. Rex 84B. I'll have to check it out. But yeah, I used to do good with clothes all the time. Jeans, shorts, all my old shit. I got another whole 2 or 3 bags I was going to bring out. I sold a couple polo shirts earlier. That was it. Some cards. Since 8 o'clock this morning. But I'm going to wrap it up soon. Fuck it. Because people are going to be watching football more than likely. Like, I got tools I was going to bring out and shit. It wasn't worth it. I'm glad I didn't drag all that heavy shit out. I got sockets and I got more tools, my God. But I'm glad I didn't drag it all out for fucking 7 people. Yep, it's about 11:30. But I was disappointed with the UFC like last night, man. That was kind of, ugh. I can't keep wasting my time watching UFC if it's going to be shitty card after shitty card. And my streaming service didn't work for the last fight. I was so pissed. I ended up going to bed. I think Dana White put an end to stealing pay-per-views. Which is fine because it wasn't a good event anyway. But the last 7 pay-per-views have kind of stunk. In all honesty. Yeah, Pereira won. Yep. He knocked him out in the 4th round, I think. I want to say the 4th round. Yeah, he is good. He is most certainly good. He definitely is good. I'm gonna shut it down soon.
Yeah.
People are gonna be watching football and shit.
Yeah, I figured that too. Bummer.
What are you gonna do?
I know all those clothes unless you're okay.
No, I'm gonna toss all them clothes pretty much. There's so many of them.
Bring that fucking video over.
I think Izzy beat him once, but I know what you mean. He beat him in kickboxing, I believe too.
Oh, you're gonna fucking wait.
He's so tall, man. I knew Roundtree wasn't gonna be able to get inside on him. I mean, Roundtree's not a really short guy either. I think he's like 6'1", maybe 6'2", and Pereira just towered over him still. And they say that guy can suck water weight like no other. They say on fight night he's like 30 pounds heavier than he was the day before. So he was probably a fucking heavyweight last night. I don't know, did he? I know Izzy beat him once in UFC. So I think it's 2-1. But I could be wrong. Either way, he does own him. He definitely does own him. But the event was bleh. The Yankees game was back and forth. That was a decent game. Yankees made a lot of mistakes. They should have won by 3 or 4 runs. But a win's a win. I'll take it. But if they play the Dodgers or Mets or anyone good, like they played last night, they're going to get beat bad. If they play like that going forward, they're going to end up giving some games away they shouldn't. And the Royals are probably kicking themselves in the ass bad today because they gave that game to New York. A little bit, too. They should have got out of New York with a W. They took their pitcher out when he was pitching really well, and it cost them. And they still took the lead after that and still couldn't hold it together.
Yeah, I got 3. I know what I ordered today.
But oh, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one, Mike. LA who? Which LA team? The Rams? I think they're the only team in LA now. I'm such a fucking moron. I think no matter, I don't think you could lose with either one. I think they're going to put up probably close to the same numbers. The Packers need a W. Washington looked good last week, but they could have a shitty performance. I'd probably go with the kid for the Packers if I had to. Because Daniels is still a rookie. He could have a down game. He could blow up too, but if it was me, I'd probably play Love. He had a good second half last week. They definitely need a W. Yeah, but he's a rookie. He's going to have some bad games. So I would go with Love. And the Browns have a good defense some games. You know, you never know what you're going to fucking get. They got Garrett. They got some guys on that defense that can play. The Rams are not the same. Excuse me. Yeah, the Rams don't have the defense that I think the Browns could, like, you know what I mean. If I put Washington's defense up against, if I put the Browns defense up against Washington and put the Rams defense up against the Packers, I think the Packers quarterback has a better chance of putting up points. Yeah, the Vikings were my best team in the NFL last week. Them and the Chiefs were number 1 and 2 in my book. It's been a crazy year so far already. But unfortunately, I think you're going to see the Chiefs back in the Super Bowl. As much as I can't stand them, they're going to get every fucking call. Like, they just get a lot of calls. They got a good quarterback, probably the best in the league right now for sure. So I think the Chiefs will be there at the end of the year. And then you got the Vikings, maybe the Niners, maybe the Eagles, maybe the Packers. And none of them are really healthy. And if the Niners got to get healthy. If the Niners are healthy, they got a shot. But I would play Love. Love can run too. If he has to, he'll run. I think he'll have a better game against the Rams than the other kid will. I would probably go with Love. Probably go with Love. But I'm going to be back for NFL Red Zone at 1 o'clock. We'll do football coverage. I got to go clean up out front from the yard sale. I got to plant a tree quick. And then I will be back around 1 o'clock for some football. We'll hang and watch a few games. Well, I'll do the Red Zone. You can watch whatever game you want. I'll catch you guys in a few hours. Peace.